Welcome to Faith in 5, a weekly video devotional designed to discuss practical spiritual concepts in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Mark Vandella. A couple years ago, my brother and I had the opportunity to surprise my parents. As a family, we don't live near each other, and so we always kind of held this goal of being together at some time around the holidays. So Ashley and I would always travel either at Thanksgiving or usually between Christmas and the New Year's to all be together. And one year it looked like it wasn't going to be able to happen. And yet, talking to my brother and talking to Ashley, we decided, you know what, let's make it happen. Let's surprise mom and dad. My story is not that unique. We get to see each other a lot. But there's something about these stories, there's something about Christmas that causes us to be able to jump through hoops, to bend over backwards, to make something that doesn't seem like it's going to work. You've seen the videos and the stories of soldiers coming home, of people traveling all across the country to make it home for the holidays. There's something about that that's deep-rooted inside of us. And I think that is God showing up inside of us. Because friends and family have the ability in our lives to shape us and grow us. And friends and family are also the people who give us the most patience and the most grace. And we are in the middle of our Christmas series. This year, we are basing our series on this book called Seeing Christmas by my friend Karen Stacy. And in the book, Karen does her best to convince us, to invite us, to encourage us to see Christmas just a little bit differently. She invites us to see all these parts that are often difficult and complicated, like family and friends and toys and gifts and shopping and food. And she says, you know what if we could change our perspective and see all of those things as a part of the Christmas story, that we could see Jesus in each of those. And so Karen asks us, she says, it's that time of year. And for some of us, that's really exciting, and for others of us, it's a deep sigh. But Karen says, are you ready to see it differently? She says, come, take a look at Christmas with me. And Karen identifies that family is so important. She says, family is all here together, no matter the distance or roughest of weather. And she also acknowledges the village. You know those little like glass villages with lights inside? For me, that's the friends. Our friends are our village. They're our community that comes around us. And Karen says that village stands all aglow, lit up and covered in a blanket of snow. But wait, is it just those things that Christmas is all about? Some say no. But Karen says, I want to shout, yes, it is. It's so perfectly, I hope you will see. See, in Christmas this year, we want to invite you to think about it a little bit differently. And when you spend time with family, even the difficult ones, or the weird ones. And if you don't know who the weird one is, it's probably you. I fit that bill. But Karen says our family is Jesus. Now that's for sure. We're here for each other with patience that endures. The grace that God extends us in our lives is also something that family and friends provide. And then the village. The village is also Jesus, your community, all the people around you. Karen says it's lit up from the inside, and it's a gentle reminder that within us he abides. Like I said, there's really two places where friends and family show up in our lives as Jesus. Number one, we can't do this life alone. We are not designed to do this life alone. And God, throughout all of history, has used people to grow and shape us. And number two, is in these people, because they're kind of stuck with us, they extend patience and grace. It is the perfect example of God being embodied in the people around us. And the best image of this that I can come up with around this time of year is a candlelight service. When you picture what happens at a candlelight service, all of the candles are unlit, and one gets lit, and then another gets lit. And then we start passing that flame. These are the memories, the stories, the deep-rooted history we have within family and friends that start to spread. I encourage you this year, step above the crowd or look around while your candle is in your hand and watch those lights spread throughout. You can almost feel the warmth. You can feel all of the pain, all the things that have happened in our lives, all the stuff that's going on outside of that room, beyond that little candle you hold, start to disappear. When Jesus showed up on this earth, that's what people felt. And then it started to spread, and people started to get excited about this Jesus guy who showed up as a baby, and you could feel it spread. The family and friends in our lives do that for us. They help draw us out, and they allow us to give and have those memories and the message of God in our lives spread beyond just us and just the one closest person to us. It's that group, it's that village that makes us better. And the one thing that comes to mind this time of year when we think about like Christmas Eve services and the candlelight service is "Go Tell It on a Mountain." And that song is supposedly based on a verse in the Bible from Isaiah that's predicting Jesus' arrival. Isaiah 52:7 says this, "What a beautiful sight. On the mountains, a messenger announces to Jerusalem, good news. You are saved. There will be peace. Your God is now king." Right? He has come. He is here. This year, as you celebrate with family, again, the difficult and weird ones included, look around and see Jesus. See God showing up in your life in new ways, in ways of the past, and embrace ways of the future. Thanks for watching Faith in 5. If you like what you see, please like and share. If you're interested in making a donation to our ministry, please click the link below.